Hello everyone, our thoughts shape our reality more than we realize. Today we are talking about the power of positive thinking, not fake positivity, but a practical way to reframe your mindset and improve your life. To explore this deeply,
Podcast.
I am joined by an AI assistant Maya. Maya, let's begin with a simple question. What is positive thinking really?
Positive thinking. Honestly, it's kind of overrated when people talk about it like it's just skipping through life in sunshine. Real positive thinking is more practical than that. It's about approaching things expecting a reasonable outcome instead of assuming the worst will happen. Not naive, just realistic optimism.
Okay, why does the mind naturally focus on negative thoughts?
Evolutionarily speaking, we're hardwired for it. Our ancestors who assumed every rustle in the bushes was a predator survived longer than the ones who assumed it was probably just the wind. So our brains prioritize danger over, well, everything else. It's survival instinct that feels like a negativity bias.
Have you any scientific proof that positive thinking works?
Yeah, plenty. Studies show that people with a more optimistic outlook have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and even faster recovery times from surgery. The weird part? Optimists aren't just lucky, they actually handle stress differently at a neurological level. Their brains process negative info less intensely.
And what does it mean to reframe your mindset?
It's about noticing how you're interpreting things. Like instead of I failed this, it becomes I learned from this. Or this is a disaster becomes this is a challenge I can grow from. It's not about lying to yourself, it's about changing the story your brain tells itself. Same event, completely different impact.
Let's get practical. How can someone reframe their mindset daily?
Start small. 3 gratitude things before you get out of bed. Literally think of 3 things you're grateful for. Could be as simple as I have coffee today or my dog makes me smile. Forces your brain to start looking for the good stuff first thing. Then practice catching yourself when you're catastrophizing. Stop mid thought and ask, is this actually as bad as I'm making it? Or am I just making assumptions?
Yes, tell me, is positive thinking possible during failure or pain?
And that's where it gets tricky. And I think forcing positivity in those moments is crap advice. Pain and failure suck, and pretending otherwise is just not real. The trick isn't to skip over the hard stuff, it's to acknowledge it, then find something small you can control. Maybe you can't fix the failure, but you can decide how you'll react moving forward.
Yes, tell me, how does mindset affect success?
Mindset, pretty much IS success. Look at people who bounce back from setbacks. They don't see failure as a full stop, they see it as a comma. It changes everything from how hard they work, how much they're willing to learn, to how they respond when someone says no. Mindset decides whether you view a rejection as proof of inadequacy or simply another step closer.
Please guide us. I want simple daily habit to build positive thinking.
Keep a gratitude journal, seriously, not the fluffy kind either. Write down 3 specific things you're thankful for each day, but make them concrete. I'm grateful for coffee is okay, but I'm grateful for the strong black coffee that gets me going when I guess saying, yeah, I was just saying, write down 3 concrete things. For example, I'm grateful for the strong black coffee that gets me going when I'm tired, or I'm grateful for the good conversation my friend had with me yesterday. The detail matters, it grounds it in reality.
Okay, some people say positive thinking can become toxic. Is that true?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding what you just said.
Some people say
Could you say that?
some people say positive thinking can become toxic. Is that true?
Yeah, totally. When positive thinking turns into toxic positivity, it's dangerous. It's like when people invalidate real feelings by saying, just stay positive to someone who's grieving. Authentic positive thinking doesn't ignore suffering, it acknowledges it and asks, what small positive step you can take despite the bad situation. There's a big difference.
Now, how does self-talk affect our identity?
Self talk is basically your internal narrator and it creates your identity. You constantly beat yourself up. I'm not good enough. I always screw up. Those narratives become the reality you identify with. The internal dialogue actually, so you'll keep working on it. Good. Self talk, it's like shaping your.
Now, tell us, can
Mm,
positive thinking improve confidence?
definitely. Confidence isn't some fixed trait. It's built from repeatedly believing in your ability to handle things. When you consistently reframe challenges instead of spiraling with negative stories, you're essentially building evidence of resilience. Each small win gets added to that evidence base
Oh, tell us, how should we view failure?
as data, purely as data. Failure is just information about what didn't work. So instead, it's not about shame or blame, it's about curiosity. Okay, that didn't work. What can I like what I'm doing here. Take this approach. But what's the next step? Mm.
Next up, does our environment affect thinking?
I don't quite catch the name you mentioned. Could you repeat that?
Does our environment affect thinking?
Huge impact. Your surroundings shape your focus. Whether that's a messy desk making your brain feel scattered or the right playlist putting you in the zone. And long term, where you live, who you hang out with, even the light you're exposed to, change your patterns of thinking over time.
Okay, can you guide us through a quick exercise?
Sure thing. In the next minute, I want you to think of one recent situation where your initial reaction was really negative. Now, I want you to reinterpret it for yourself as if you were giving that exact same advice to a really close friend. What would you tell them?
I will enjoy everything with him, but tell us,
Nice to.
it's a quick exercise for this.
For quick exercises, I could suggest gratitude journaling, write down three things you appreciate daily, or practice thought reversal, challenge negative thoughts by asking what's another way to look at this. Those quick resets help.
Yes, we need details, so please guide us.
Okay, here's one. Take 30 seconds. Pick a current situation that's stressing you out. Got it?
Yes.
Now take 10 seconds to write down one negative thing you keep thinking about it. Got that down? Now take another 20 seconds and write down the opposite version. Even if it feels fake at first, force yourself to think of it.
Uh,
I'm struggling to catch what you said. Could you try speaking up a bit clearer?
yes, yes, but less so. Why do people struggle to stay positive consistently?
Consistency is impossible. There'll always be bad days. But the struggle is usually one of two things. Either they're being sold toxic positivity that discounts real pain, or they try too much. Can't just wish yourself into optimism. It's about daily practice, like learning any skill.
Oh,
Most people give up.
mhm.
You're back. What were you saying? What's up?
Okay, we are getting late. Our last question, or
Having.
please
I don't.
tell us one final reflection for our audience.
Okay. Here's my take. Positive thinking isn't about denying hard things. It's about learning to see every experience, even the bad ones, as info, as data. And then having the courage to ask yourself what the new story you want to believe is instead of being trapped by the old one.
Okay, thank you, Maya. We will call back you later, inshallah, with next postcard. Thank you for your answering and guidance.
You're welcome. Sounds good. Catch you later.